All right, mic check. 1, 2, 3. Mic check. 1, 2, 3. What's going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you may be watching across the world, across the country. Welcome to Into the Squared Circle Podcast. Your host, GB's here, cruising into WrestleMania week. Welcome to the previews and prediction. We're going to go through all the cards between night number 1, night number 2 of WrestleMania going down this weekend. So happy WrestleMania. Are you guys excited for WrestleMania? Do you feel the magic in the air? I hope you do. It's WrestleMania week. It's the Super Bowl of professional wrestling, the Super Bowl of sports entertainment. However you guys want to look at it. Will you guys be watching this weekend? Which night would you be watching? Will you be watching both nights? Will you be attending WrestleMania in Las Vegas? Your thoughts and your opinions. Leave it on the comment section down below, man. It's going to be a loaded weekend for sure, starting with Friday Night SmackDown this coming Friday in Las Vegas, straight into the Hall of Fame, which we'll talk about the Hall of Fame here. We'll talk about the list, who's being inducted. Which inductee are you looking for to be part of the Hall of Fame of 2026 class? And of course, we're going to get right into WrestleMania, night number 1, this coming Saturday, live from the Legion Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada. Of course, straight into night number 2, Sunday, of course, a loaded couple days. So if you happen to go out in Las Vegas, hope you guys have a great time out there. You got WrestleCon, WWE World, lots going down in the coming days. Here on television, here at home, we're going to be watching it live from the national television. So let's get into business, shall we? So let's talk about WrestleMania night number 1 and night number 2. Let's get right into the action right here. I'm going to go ahead and share the screen here, courtesy of WWE.com. By the way, if you're a first time watching, viewing on a live stream here on YouTube, X, and also on Twitch, give me a follow and a subscribe as always, and support the podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. All you have to do is type in Into the Square Circle Podcast. Also available on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, as I mentioned, also on TikTok. All right, got all the advertisement out the way. Let's look at the card here. Very small print, but that's okay. WrestleMania night number 1 and night number 2, of course. I know, that being said, that is the card right there. But let's get on to the official website, WWE.com. It's updated on our website, so give you guys a clearer look here. And let me hop on the list here to WWE.com. Of course, we'll look at the current ticket update on the WrestleTix. They always do a good job in WrestleTix. And let's get into WWE.com here, the current card here. So as this thing's loaded up here, this is featured on the WWE.com website. You see right here, promo code available, maybe 25% off. I hope you guys got your ticket for WrestleMania. Anyway, there you see right there, CM Punk and okay, Miz and Michael Cole will be hosting the Hall of Fame. That just popped up, breaking news right now on social media, if you give a rat's ass. All right, there we go. Right there on the website, front and center, CM Punk and Roman Reigns. How about that promo last night to end Monday Night Raw? Was that good or was that weak? I don't know. We'll get into it in a couple minutes. So you see right there, courtesy WWE.com has been promoted on ESPN. There are multiple programs they're promoting on there. You see right there, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific. If you're wondering what time to kick off, kicks off at 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. Let's see, Friday, April 17th for the kickoff action right there. You see right there. And they're going to be a special 2-day WrestleMania countdown, Saturday and Sunday, 3 Eastern, 12 Pacific on ESPN, WWE.com, and WWE social media platforms. Okay, let's get into the Saturday's match card you see featured right here on WWE.com. Right off the bat, you see right here, right off the bat. Let's start with the bottom to work our way up to the top. So there is a 2-match featured in the first hour for free on ESPN2. Now, the first 6-man tag match featured on night number 1 in the free hour on ESPN2, a 6-man tag here. You see right here, I've highlighted here. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed is going to face toe-to-toe against the Usos and LA Knight. Yeah. Anyway, we saw these guys had a little tussle last night on Monday Night Raw. Give us a nice little preview on this match for WrestleMania. Of course, these guys had a little confrontation last night. That being said, who's going to be the winner? Who's going to walk out as a big fat winner this coming Saturday live from WrestleMania? Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed could get a big, massive victory. Of course, they had a nice little promo last night of showing ISO Speed get a little practice in the ring, doing little backflips and doing little chops and kicks. And I think he is ring ready. Maybe. Who knows? We will find out the answer this coming Saturday. Now, could the Usos and LA Knight defeat Logan Paul and Austin Theory? I hope so. Give people a little happy, a little walking out the stadium like, yes, the Usos won. Yeah. I don't know. Your thoughts, your opinions, drop it in the comment section on your thoughts on this 6-man tag here. Do you think the Usos and LA Knight, come on, computer, could they, forget it. Anyway, you think they're going to beat Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed? Or do you think Logan Paul and Austin Theory and ISO Speed will defeat the Usos and LA Knight? As I mentioned, my pick's going to be the Usos and LA Knight, and hopefully that will come fruition. All right. Second match feature in the free first hour of ESPN2. Apparently my highlighter doesn't want to cooperate here. The unsanctioned match. Jacob Fatu versus the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. What do you guys think about this? Unsanctioned match. Anything could happen. WWE is not responsible what may happen this coming Saturday live on ESPN2 and Netflix internationally. Now, could it be entitled to a table? Yeah, of course, it's unsanctioned. You can do wherever the hell you want. It could be a table. I think we could see a trash can and get involved. We can maybe see an announce table get broken. We may have some chairs, maybe a trash can. We got to keep it safe here. It's WWE here. So, I don't know, man. Your thoughts, your opinions on this match. You think Jacob Fatu is going to get a big win here by defeating Drew McIntyre? Do you see Drew McIntyre defeating Jacob Fatu this coming Saturday on ESPN Plus or 2, whatever the hell may be on? Your thoughts, your opinions, man. I don't know. I love Jacob Fatu. I also love Drew McIntyre. Both guys are powerhouses. Not a lot of people were happy about this when it first got made a couple weeks ago. Again, at the end of the day, this is what we have. It's unsanctioned, meaning anything could happen. Anything could go wrong or go right, however you guys want to look at this. All right, so G, pick one. Well, I have to go for my boy Jacob Fatu. All right, so there's your 2 matches featured in the first hour on ESPN2. 6-man tag match between Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and ISO Speed versus the Usos and LA Knight. And the second one is Jacob Fatu versus Drew McIntyre, featured in the first hour of night number 1. Well, I guess you consider this the main card for night number 1 here. The WWE Women's Tag Team Champions will be on the line, the Fatal 4-Way style. Nia Jax, Lash Legends are going to put their Women's Tag Team titles on the line against Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss versus Bailey, and Lyra Valkyria versus the Bella Twins. All right. This sounds exciting, right? It's most likely going to be a beer break for me, but again, nothing against these ladies. Some talented ladies in this match. I like Charlotte Flair. She's great. Bailey, she's fantastic. The Bella Twins. All right. Well, I don't know. Do we see a tag team championship going to a change this coming Saturday live on ESPN plus Netflix internationally? Maybe. Do you see the Bella Twins winning the tag team titles? Well, they were former tag team champions in the past. Okay, so there's a potential. Could Bailey and Lyra Valkyria could be champions? Yeah, maybe a 10% chance. Could Charlotte Flair and Alexa become tag team champs? I could see that happening as well. Do you see Nia Jax and Lash Legend retain the tag team titles? That could be a possibility. So a lot could happen. A lot could happen in this match. Now, I could see, if I had a magic crystal ball in my hand, can I envision the future? Could someone walk away as the new champion? There's a good chance. But they're in Las Vegas. If I had to bet all my chips, if I put all my money in, come home broke and get divorced, and told my wife the bank account's empty, I'm going to put all my betting odds on Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. I don't know. It's my personal pick. Good chemistry right there. Not saying that Bailey and Lyra has good chemistry. We saw them went to action on Monday Night Raw yesterday. But I don't know. I'm picking for Charlotte and Alexa. That's my personal pick. What's your thoughts? You're watching live. Who's going to win? You think Nia and Lash Legend is going to retain? I don't know. Your thoughts and your opinions for this coming Saturday's tag teams match. All right. Women's Intercontinental Champion here. AJ Lee, the current IC Women's Champion, is going to face big time Becky Lynch. This could be a hard-hitting women's match for Saturday night, if I had to guess. Will I go crazy for this match? Probably not. My personal opinion. Maybe it'd be your favorite match. For me, again, a beer break. Nothing against AJ Lee. She's fantastic. Nothing against Becky Lynch. But, man, this story, this build-up, man, I don't know, just not making me excited. Just not making me excited. And that's why I'm like, I don't know. So, again, this is most likely grabbing some potato chips and making a sandwich, grabbing a beer, taking a piss break kind of match. And maybe take the dog out for a walk. Maybe I would come back. The match will be done. But I don't know. AJ Lee's going to win. I don't know. I think Becky Lynch is going to pick up the title. And hopefully maybe AJ Lee will step away for a little bit. Take a nice little break. I don't know. I think Becky Lynch is going to win. My personal pick. All right, move on next here. I think this match I'm looking forward to watching. Seth freaking Rollins versus the Ringa Janada Gunta. Going down Donkey Kong style this coming Saturday live on ESPN Plus and Netflix internationally. And I hope these guys are not paying me to tell you guys this 50 times. So I hope you guys can figure it out. Anyway, man, Seth Rollins, Gunther went toe-to-toe yesterday. They hate each other's guts. We still don't have an answer why Gunther attacked Seth Rollins. And they decided to make a last-minute deal with Paul Heyman between him and Gunther. And, hopefully Gunther get something out of this as a, you owe me one, which I don't know what that could be in the future. Brock Lesnar versus Gunther. Sound like SummerSlam. I don't know what's the favor is, but WWE's creatives going into a different direction and without any making sense, right? Which just seemed like that's been a common thing for this is WrestleMania. Where creative directions going here. And this is one of the matches where you scratch your head why they put these guys together. On paper, looks good. On television, makes you scratch your head. Anyway, this match is going to happen regardless how we think, if we like it or not. It's going to happen this coming Saturday. And I think it's going to be a fantastic match. I think both of these guys are going to beat the crap out of each other. This is going to be a Jim Ross style of a match, a slobber knocker. These guys are going to go to town. They're going to rip each other in shreds. And this is something they're going to be keeping our eyes peeled on this coming Saturday at WrestleMania, Las Vegas. And who's going to win? It's going to be tough. I don't know. With the reigning streak of Gunther, right? Making guys go into retirement like John Cena, AJ Styles, Goldberg, all these big major guys. If you're going to put Seth Rollins to rest, just another guy to add onto his list to take out. And I don't know, man. Again, if I had to put all my money, all my chips in, I'll be right on to the name of Gunther this coming Saturday at night number 1, WrestleMania. So that's my personal pick. What's yours? You think Gunther's going to win or Seth Rollins? Drop it in the comment section, man. All right, Women's World Championship matches. Stephanie Vecchia versus Liv Morgan. These ladies can't stand each other. After last Monday's very scary backstage segment where Stephanie Vecchia runs into Liv Morgan, bumps into what's her name? Roxanne Perez. I hope she's doing okay. That nasty bump on her head, man, that was wicked. And of course, last night on Monday Night Raw, Stephanie Vecchia came out, cut a promo. She's not afraid. She's a badass. She's ready to kick some ass. Liv Morgan came out and she's ready to whoop some ass, trying to even the score. These ladies has a nice little grudge. Of all the women's matches featured this coming Saturday, I think this match, Stephanie Vecchia versus Liv Morgan, I think this is going to be the women's match of the night. These ladies are going to go hard. These ladies are going to go wild. They don't give a shit, and they're going to go, as Jim Ross will say, slobber knocker. It's going to be a hard-hitting match. Could Liv Morgan become the new women's world champion? Maybe. Liv Morgan could be a new champion. Maybe. Or could Stephanie Vecchia retain the women's world champion, which could be a potential. She had it for quite some time, for a couple of months. But I don't know, man. I think the leverage is going to be leaning towards Liv Morgan. A lot of piss and vinegar. She's going to be dangerous this coming Saturday. Vengeance. She is coming for vengeance. And I could see a championship belt changing this coming Saturday. And I think Liv Morgan's going to become the new champion. Again, I love both ladies. I love Stephanie Vecchia. But I think Liv is going to become the new women's world champion. My personal pick. All right, main event time. The most controversial story of WrestleMania of this year. Got people up in arms. And it's not because of Randy. It's not because of Cody. It's because it's the guy who's aligned with Randy Orton. Pat McAfee. Now, after this past Friday on SmackDown, oh, man, that was pretty brutal. I cannot lie. I haven't talked about it on the podcast. I haven't talked about it on the live stream. Everyone has their own opinion about Pat McAfee. People love the story. People enjoy it. Come on, G, give it time. Let it grow. Okay. And then some people said, it sucks. It's horrible. I don't like it. You got that people on the other side of the fence as well. Now you're going to ask me, gee, how do you feel about this so far? Now, I vented out my frustration a week or two ago when this whole thing started with Pat McAfee. All right. I talked about it. That SmackDown was completely horrible, top to bottom. Not just the Pat McAfee segment, just the SmackDown in general was pretty bland. And Pat McAfee coming out this past Friday, which were there, San Jose, right? That's where the SmackDown was at this past Friday. The first thing I said when I saw Pat McAfee, a cosplay Rock meets Stone Cold. I call him Pat the Dwayne Steve McAfee. Cause that's what he is. Flicking people off, trying to be a badass, trying to be a play wrestler. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I saw Pat McAfee rolling out to the ring this past Friday on SmackDown. And I'm like, this is pretty fucking bad, man. This is like entertaining bad wrestling booking for WrestleMania. Again, after watching it, some people love this, some people hate it. I fall in line of, man, this is rough to watch. This was a laughable entertaining. Like either this guy's drunk, this guy is high, which that's what Cody Rhodes said this past Friday on SmackDown. When by the way, Pat McAfee is wearing sunglasses in a building, right? I had to look at, you're in the arena. There's lights. Okay, why do you need? I mean, I know you're trying to be cool, but do you really need to wear sunglasses inside of a building? I mean, just make some. If you want, just make eye contact with us, the people on television, people in the crowd. Why? Just take off the shades, man. What, are you scared? Well, according to Cody Rhodes, you know, if you take your shades off, you may be high under those glasses. maybe he is high, man. Maybe he has smoked a little. Again, he's in California. You know, a little bit of Snoop Dogg doobies before he rolled out to the ring live on television high. He could if he wanted to. Anyway, it was pretty rough to watch this past Friday. Now, that being said, I kind of agree with everyone who is kind of pissed off about it. And I kind of agree with everyone else, at least the majority of people who believe Pat McAfee doesn't belong in the story. And I agree 1,000% with that agreement. Pat McAfee, he could be, look at, and here's my take. Pat McAfee can be on WrestleMania, okay? He could be in color commentary with Michael Cole. That's not a problem, right? Pat McAfee get involved in the Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes. No. Just stay on the sidelines, man. Leave these guys have a history here. Okay. And they talked about this on Raw. They talked about this on SmackDown. There's a 20 years history between both guys. Okay. Now, if you're a longtime wrestling fan like myself, for me, I started in the late 90s Attitude Era. Okay. I'm 34 years old. That's when I started wrestling. There's been people that started watching wrestling back in the golden age of the 80s, Hulk Hogan, Hulkamania area. Some people started watching wrestling in the 70s, 60s, 50s. Everyone started in a different period of time in pro wrestling. Some people started watching it now during the social media age. And the reason I say that is because a lot of people I talk to doesn't watch a full Raw like I do or you do. They watch clips off of social media and they based off the feud off of there. There's a lot of people I talk to. Yeah, I haven't watched Raw, but I may watch Raw, the go home show tonight, because I just watched the clips on social media. Okay. All right. All right. That's how you watch wrestling. I guess social media is the way to do it, I guess. There's people that based off of that only. Where I'm getting is I started in the Attitude Era. Okay. And I talked about this back in December of 2025 when I did my 25 years attending the All-State Arena right here in the Chicagoland area. 25 years of WWE. And I went through all the cards, all the matches I seen in that building, either Raw, SmackDowns, or house shows or pay-per-views. And being there at the very beginning when Cody Rhodes was in the dark match. I was there when Randy Orton was a very young Randy Orton before he joined Evolution. A very young Randy Orton, a very young Dave Bautista. Again, I talked about, I was there for John Cena's debut. I was there for the OVW class joining the WWE roster. So me as a fan, I'm pretty sure there's some people out there agree that they were there part of that time watching these guys grow up. And there is history. I was there to witness history from there till now. I have photos on my photo book of Cody Rhodes with the face mask, the dashing Cody Rhodes. Don't touch my pretty face, right? I've been there since the beginning. I was there for All In. I shook Cody Rhodes' hand, and he even asked me himself, did you buy your tickets to All In? I was part of Cody's career since the very beginning as a fan. All the way up to he won he finished his story at WrestleMania a couple of years ago. I've been a fan then. I've been a fan now. This is me. This is my story now. So there is history here. And I questioned myself, why just keeping Pat McAfee off? Let history tell itself on television. Tell the new generation what they've been missing the past 20 to 25 years in the WWE. I mean, go far back, 70s, 80s, back to Cody's father, Dusty, and Randy Orton's father, Cowboy Bob Orton. Okay, there's history right there. Go far as back as the Ortons and Rhodes and the wrestling history. They talked about it. Wrestling is one royal family. There's two royal families going to square off the main event night number one, the Rhodes and the Ortons. There's a big old package. They could have done this to hype this and make this even more better than what it is today without Pat McAfee. There's rich wrestling royalty history in this match, dating back to Dusty and Cowboy Bob Orton. Probably farther than that. Maybe there's more Ortons and Rhodes in the family. Who knows? I'm not a true historian, okay? There's others out there that can tell you there's probably deep history between both family and the professional wrestling. Start there and work your way up to today. Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, they took off their own path. Cody Rhodes was dashing Cody Rhodes, a very young Cody Rhodes, turned into Stardust, to leaving the WWE, starting up AEW, going to New Japan, Ring of Honor, starting up AEW, become the top guy in AEW, shows up to WWE. Main event WrestleMania, defeating Roman Reigns a couple years ago, completing the story, winning the world champion. Same thing with Randy Orton, OVW, right? You talk about him in the military, OVW, coming to the WWE, being the young guy, joining Evolution, winning Randy Orton was one of the youngest guys at the time, winning the world champion. I've been to numerous pay-per-views back in the 2000s when Orton was the top guy, defeating the top guys like Triple H, The Undertaker, Kane, you name it. Leading up to today, there's a story here they could have built off here. And they chose Pat McAfee for Randy Orton. They chose Jelly Roll on the side of Cody Rhodes. It's a celebrity WrestleMania. Where's the story? Where's the good buildup? Where is the rich history between the Ortons and the Rhodes? You get what I'm saying here? This is what I'm talking about. I'm not going to get pissed off flipping the laptop, put my hand through the wall. There's rich history in this match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Why is it not being displayed in the storyline the past couple of weeks? This couldn't have been very special, right? Tickets wouldn't have been an issue, minus the ticket prices. But if you really want people to shell out the money, which people are regardless, but you really want us to get pumped up for night number one, this story could have been a whole lot special. Now, putting all that aside, this is what we have. Unfortunately, we can't undo everything. We cannot hit the backwards button on the remote. And this is what we have. It's set up for this coming Saturday. I know we got Friday Night SmackDown this Friday in Las Vegas. They could add something else. Who knows? I don't see a big change pivoting before WrestleMania this coming Friday on SmackDown. But this is what we have. Now, out of due respect to Randy Orton and his history and his age and where he's standing at, I know he talked about in the past about slowing down, maybe talking about retirement. And if you see a perfect time for Orton to get a one big, massive championship run, my personal opinion, again, Cody Rhodes has a lot of years ahead of him. For Randy Orton, I think his years are getting limited here. I think it's coming short here. Not everyone could wrestle like Ric Flair at age 80, right? We don't need that to happen, right? Or the Boogie Woogie Man who's having his final match at age 80, right? We don't need that. We want a young, fresh, hot, still in his prime Randy Orton that still can get it done at a high octane level. And if there's a time to do it, now is the time to do it. I think Randy Orton's going to become the new undisputed WWE champion by defeating Cody Rhodes and kick off hopefully a lengthy championship run, either a heel or babyface, however they're going to do it. I hope they make this legendary for him and make this a one big massive run. I hope so. And hopefully give Randy Orton the right way, proper way to go out whenever he's ready to do so. And I'm going to pick Randy Orton. He's going to be my pick for the undisputed WWE Championship, the main event, night number one of WrestleMania. Your thoughts, your opinions, not only for the championship match, but also for night number one. Let's get into night number two for Sunday. Sunday. So as I mentioned, just like Saturday, we have two matches featured for night number two in the first hour for free on ESPN. We have the Intercontinental Men's Championship ladder match between Penta versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus JD McDonough versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. All right. So you got 2, 4, 6 guys going to lock up. Penta's your current Intercontinental Championship. Well, could Penta retain the IC champion this coming Sunday, live in Las Vegas, WrestleMania 42? Or could Javon Evans become the champion? I don't know. I mean, he's going to be a hell of a guy to watch in the ring for sure. Same thing with the next guy, Dragon Lee. A lot of high flying, a lot of insane moves on the ladder. Yeah, of course. JD McDonough is definitely, hey, don't sleep on that guy, man. JD McDonough. He's the guy you want to keep your eyes peeled on as well. Now you got Rusev, the big guy. He's going to be flipping guys around in the middle of the ring. He is the guy to watch as well. He is the powerhouse. He is the guy to keep your eyes peeled on this coming Sunday. And yeah, man, I think Rusev's going to be a big, massive player in this match. Now, Rey Mysterio, legend in the business. Rey Mysterio, Rey could be a good potential as well in this match. Man, too many guys, too many options. I'm gonna go straight to the answer here. Hopefully, Penta retains the Intercontinental Champion. My personal pick. All right, this one I was quite surprised. They're gonna put this in the opening match on ESPN for the first hour. Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. Okay. Now, last week, both guys went to war. No contract signing happened last Monday. Now, last night, April the 13th, I had to look at my calendar here, the 13th, last night on Raw, we had a contract signing. But the contract signing was different. They separated the guys. So they kicked off, they kicked off Raw, right? With a Triple H and Adam Pearce calling out Brock and Paul Heyman. Brock came out, signed the papers, walked out, and left. And then later on the show, Oba Femi, came, what the hell that is. Oba Femi came strutting out, signed the papers, and the match is official. So last time I checked, there was no face-to-face, which I guess that is good, right? And all things are official. Now these guys are going to lock up this coming Sunday live at WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now the question is, on paper, it looks good. Now, how does it look good in the middle of the ring? That's the next question. How long? Will this match be short? Will it be quick? Will Brock Lesnar be dominant? Will Oba Femi will Oba Femi be dominant in the match? Could he take out the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar? Could he pin him? Or could Brock Lesnar pick up the big win? Either way, if Oba loses, I don't think it's going to be a big massive, what do you call it? A career deduction in his WWE career. I think it'll be a hard-hitting match. It will show everyone that he could go toe-to-toe with Brock. It could show everyone that Brock has a stiff competition in the ring. If Brock Lesnar loses, that'd be a big, massive accomplishment for Oba. But, a guy who defeated The Undertaker, I'm talking about Brock Lesnar, who defeated his streak and, beat Roman Reigns and, went to war. Man, I don't know. As much as I want Oba to win, he is the underdog, but I think Brock Lesnar is going to win. I don't know. What's your thoughts? This is a tough one here. Oba versus Brock. Who's going to win this coming Sunday at WrestleMania 42? It's going to be a tough one, man. It's going to be a tough one. All right, this one everyone's going to be clamoring about. The United States Championship match here. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Now, this past Friday on SmackDown, Sami Zayn got booed. Boo! You suck! Nobody likes him. People love Trick Williams. I love Trick Williams. Trick Williams, a badass. And that, what's that rapper? Little Shippy, little yada blah blah. Little Yachty. There it is, Little Yachty. I heard he's a great rapper. And anyway, him and Trick Williams, man. You know, I love Trick, baby. Whoop that little Willie. His little Lottie, whatever the hell the name is called. Anyway, who's gonna win? Man, if Sami Zayn retains that champion this coming Sunday, people are gonna be throwing shit in the ring, man. People are gonna be flicking him off, man. People are gonna boo at his ass out of the stadium if Sami Zayn wins or retains, man. I could see that happen. By the way, WrestleMania, the crowds of WrestleMania, it's not a Las Vegas crowd, it's not a West Coast crowd. Everyone across the country, the United States, people around the world, people from Abdullah, Ablagabla, Saudi Arabia, and the prince will be showing up. Everyone middle of fucking Antarctica will be showing up in sleds. People from Russia will be flying in from rockets. People around the world, Tarzania, will be at WrestleMania. You're going to have multi-cultures, multi-countries in one building. You're going to have the most vital, rile crowd of WrestleMania fans, man. Cody Rhodes is going to get booed. I guarantee he's going to get booed this coming Saturday. I guarantee Randy Orton's going to get cheered. I guarantee Sami Zayn's going to get his ass booed this coming Sunday at WrestleMania. I guarantee it. Trick Williams going to be the guy. Question is, will he be the guy to win the U.S. champion this coming Sunday live at WrestleMania? That's a different answer. That's a different question. I don't know. I don't have the crystal ball in my hand. I wish I did. But, oh, man, I'm going to go for the underdog here. I'm going to go for my boy Trick. I think in my gut, I know Sami Zayn is going to win, but in my heart, I think Trick Williams is going to win. So I'm going to go for my heart, baby. Don't break him from my heart. Trick Williams could be my guy. Hell yeah. All right. This one everyone's going to be clamoring about. The Demon, Finn Balor, versus Dirty Dom, Mysterio. Yeah. All right. Oh, the Demon. Yeah, Finn Balor in the makeup, crawling on the floor, right? Now, that does that make a big difference in the ring? I don't know. Will he be crawling upside down in the ring? Maybe. Could Dirty Dom be terrified? Oh, could he be terrified in the ring? Maybe. Okay, there's no title on the line. There's no stakes. There's no gimmicks. No tables, ladders, and chairs. It's just a plain old one-on-one match. Finn Balor's my pick. There you go. Let's move on next here. The WWE Women's Championship match is going to go down. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Mommy. Both ladies were featured on Raw this past Monday. Both ladies were featured on SmackDown this past Friday. Both ladies don't like each other. Both ladies had a rough build for this year's WrestleMania. Yeah, just like everything else in WrestleMania this year. It's been kind of rough. Well, I don't know. Maybe a piss break, a sandwich making break, a beer break. I don't know. I'll try to watch this match. Both of these ladies are great. On paper looks good, but will it transpire to a great women's match this coming Sunday? Could this be the women's match of the weekend? Who knows? Who knows? Could be the match of the night this coming Sunday. Who knows? Again, I don't have the crystal ball. I'll leave it up to you guys. Who's going to win? Could Rhea Ripley win another championship belt again in her resume? Potentially. Could Jade Cargill retain? Potentially. And I don't know. Pick one, G. Pick one. Some people have to work. They're on lunch break. They got to go back to work, G. Very simple. Jade Cargill. It's my pick. I think she's going to retain somehow. All right. Main event time for night number 2. Roman Reigns OTC. Put the fingers up. I see you put the middle finger. Put it down. Roman Reigns versus Chicago's very own CM Punk. Yeah. Well, after last night's confrontation between both guys, Roman Reigns wants the truth from CM Punk. Come on, man. What's with all the follow all the baloney? The baloney. That's not even a word. All the baloney you've been talking about last Monday about CM Punk and his fantastic promo. Roman Reigns is like, CM Punk last night, you either going to go out in the crowd and tell them the truth about yourself, or I'm going to tell the truth to everyone. So Roman Reigns came out, excuse me, and then CM Punk came out. CM Punk grabbed the mic and he's like, you want to know what the truth about me and you? Well, I envy you. You know why I hate you? I hate you because you got fed with a silver spoon, Roman Reigns. You have a family that put you right into the main event. You got handed a WrestleMania main event match. You got handed a world title. Me, CM Punk, I bust my ass off. I went to the Indies. I scratched and clawed to work my way up to the WrestleMania main event. That's why I envy you. That's why I hate you. So that was it. That was it. That was the big old wham, the go home grand slam. Get your ass primed up for this coming Sunday's main event match of WrestleMania. There we go. The last night, Monday Night Raw main event go home segment makes you want to say, gosh dang it, I'm going to buy WrestleMania after that segment. I'm going to buy a ticket to go see WrestleMania. I don't know. Did that promo last night between both guys make you want to say, yes, I'm excited? Or you were like, man, this sucks. Man, this is very weak. This has been a very weak WrestleMania buildup for some of these matches, including this one. It started strong, it started wild, and it just tanked down fast. I don't know. What's your thoughts? Well, I mean, I thought they could go a little bit stronger in their segment last night. Like, oh yeah, man, this is it right here. I cannot wait for this match this coming Sunday. They coulda, they shoulda, but why didn't they? You know what I'm saying? I'm not a Dr. Seuss here, but you know, man. Anyway, I mean, I am looking forward to this match. Okay, if there's a match I'm looking forward to this coming Sunday, Oba versus Brock and Punk versus Roman. Those are the two matches I'm kind of looking forward to. Those are the two things I enjoyed from Raw last night. Those are the only two things I enjoyed from Raw last night. Everything else, to hell, damn it. And man. Well, question is, who's going to win this coming Sunday? Could CM Punk retain the title? Potentially. Could Roman Reigns become the new champion who's on the part-time status? Potentially. Well, how could they end night number 2? How can they give us a shock factor to go into, like, man, I cannot wait to Raw after WrestleMania. Cannot wait. Can't wait to hear from Roman Reigns, the new champion. I cannot wait to hear from CM Punk and what kind of move he just did last night. There got to be something that has to close out night number 2. Either Punk gets a clean win and walks away as retaining the champion and good night, everyone. Or could Roman Reigns become the new champion? Could there be a shock factor? Could the Usos turn their back on Roman and join Punk? Could there be a big, oh my God, moment during the match? who knows? This is WWE. They could do, you know how they roll, man, during WrestleMania. It could be surprises. There could be twists and turns. Again, the Raw after WrestleMania, it's hitting the reset button. It's a new season, new stories, new fresh ideas. So again, when Raw WrestleMania, Raw after WrestleMania begins, we start on over and we move on to Backlash. So what happens towards the end of night number 2? It's most likely going to affect going into Monday Night Raw. So I don't know what's big's going to happen, what things going to change, but what we know is something has to go strong, either between night number 1, main event between Cody and Randy, and night number 2 between Punk and Roman. Now, again, this last night on Raw, they tied in Pat McAfee between him, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes. Could that play a role in the main event for Sunday? Could Pat McAfee be the culprit between both nights? Who knows, right? Who knows? And anyway, man, if I haven't gave you guys my pick, but hopefully CM Punk retains. All right, let's come back to me here. There is your night number 1 and night number 2 card for WrestleMania this weekend. All right, so let's come back to me here. I know it's being a very long show here, 54 minutes in. Thank you for watching me this afternoon or this morning on a Tuesday. I highly appreciate you guys watching and supporting the show here. Let's get into the tickets here, and then we'll get to the Hall of Fame, and we're going to close it for the live stream here. I'm going to go take my lunch now. So let's get into the tickets, courtesy of WrestleTix on Twitter. WrestleTix does a great job, man. They do a great job of their tickets here. So let's check here on WrestleTix here. So as Twitter's loading up here. And let's pop on WrestleTix here on Twitter. You can see it as well here. This got reported 5 hours ago. This is for Saturdays. Current ticket update, courtesy of WrestleTix. Saturday, April 18th. Available tickets, 1,872. Available combo, 1,180. Current setup is 45,767. Tickets that's been distributed, 42,715. And again, how many? The last 4 days, they sold 2,105. So I guess a positive 4 days until showtime. So again, it could add more, could go up. You see the resales for 1,174, which is insane. The cheapest ticket available, 215 for, I assume, the nosebleeds, which last time I checked, that was the cheapest. And if you watch AEW Dynasty this past Sunday, I love someone brought a fan. Someone in the front row, these seats were cheaper than the nosebleeds WrestleMania ticket. Beautiful. So there's your current ticket lineup. As I mentioned, this is Tuesday, April the 14th. These could change, hopefully, by this weekend. Here's your Sunday ticket update from WrestleTix. Available tickets, 1,192. Available combo tickets, 1,180. The current setup was 45,767. And the tickets distributed is 43,394. Plus 625 since the last update 4 days ago. 5 days until showtime. So both shows are getting close to reaching 45,000, and who knows? They may release production tickets leading into this weekend. So there's your ticket update, courtesy of WrestleTix. All right, let's move into the Hall of Fame. If you give a rat's ass or not, for the Hall of Fame this coming Friday, courtesy of WWE. And let me go ahead and share the screen with you guys, the current Hall of Fame update, courtesy of Wikipedia.com, the most trusted website of all time. And here is your headliners for this year's class of 2026 Hall of Fame. You got Stephanie McMahon. You see right there, former Chief Brand Officer, Chairwoman, Co-CEO of On Screen Authority, one-time WWF Women's Champion, two-time Slammy Award winner Stephanie McMahon. It's going to be inducted by The Undertaker, Mark Calloway. AJ Styles, a co-headliner, two times WWE champion, one-time WWE IC champion, three times WWE US champion, two times Raw Tag Team champions, one time Slammy. And where's the TNA stuff? Where's the Ring of Honor? New Japan stuff? That should be on there. What the hell? Anyway, AJ Styles, co-headline the class of 2026 with Stephanie McMahon, Hall of Fame. Also featured on the Hall of Fame, recognized the accolades as tag team Demolition. Hell yeah, I'm excited for that. X, which is William Eadie and Barry Darso from Smash. Man, I'm butchering it. So we got the Demolition. Part of the recognized accolades tag teams. All right, celebrity Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. Well deserved, right? Right. 5 times NBA champion with our lovely Chicago Bulls, Russell and WCW under the NWO. Well deserved to the Hall of Fame, right? Right. The Legacy Award. Sid Vicious or Sid Justice, or real name Sid Udy. Sadly, no longer around. Can be inducted for the WWE Legacy Award here. As you see, 2 times WWF champion, 2 times WCW heavyweight champion, 1 time WCW United States champion. And in Bad News Brown, Allen College, 1976 Olympic bronze medalist, 2 times Pan American gold medalist, 4 times Stampede Wrestling North American heavyweight champion. Bad News Brown, Sid Vicious, Sid Justice, part of the Legacy branch of the Hall of Fame. And of course, a 2nd time ever Legacy Moment Match Award going towards Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Rest in peace to both guys. The WrestleMania 3 match be inducted to the Hall of Fame. We'll have to wait and see who's going to be inducting for each guys this coming Friday for the Hall of Fame. So there's your Hall of Fame 2026 class going down this coming Friday for WrestleMania 2026. All right, let's come back to me. Let's conclude the show here with me here. All right. We are ready for WrestleMania this coming weekend. There's your match card for both nights. Which night are you excited for this coming weekend? Are you guys looking forward to night number 1 or night number 2? Are you guys looking forward to both? Which match are you guys looking forward to this coming weekend? Will you watch WrestleMania at all? I'll leave it up to you guys. Your thoughts and opinions, your final thoughts. And I will rebroadcast this live stream later tonight. So if you kind of miss out this live broadcast, or if you want to go back and look at this again, I will replay it later tonight. This will be featured on the podcast, hopefully by tomorrow. So there we go, man. There's your lineup for WrestleMania this weekend, live from Las Vegas. And yeah, man, here we are, WrestleMania. This is it. The final stop is this coming Friday, live on SmackDown in Las Vegas, California, Nevada. And that is it, man. We are on the road. We'll complete this coming weekend. And, well, our eyes are peeled on to next year's WrestleMania, wherever they may be. All right, very good. All right, well, again, thank you for watching this Tuesday afternoon here live on Twitch, X, and YouTube. And again, this will be rebroadcast a little bit later on tonight for those who cannot able to watch it this afternoon. Happy WrestleMania week. Hope you guys are excited for WrestleMania. I'm going to host a WrestleMania party this coming Sunday with my family, have some beers, some food, and have a good time. Watch WrestleMania. Of course, Saturday, going solo, watching WrestleMania by myself. And if you want to watch all things WrestleMania to get you guys covered, recaps, we're going to do my live stream Saturday night after night number 1. And then we're going to do a recap after Sunday's night number 2. So stay tuned here on the live stream. Lock and loaded. Give me a follow and a subscribe on YouTube, X, and on Twitch so you never miss a notification when I'll go live between both nights, Saturday and Sunday for WrestleMania. So a big weekend in Las Vegas. And hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it either live on television or in person. All right, my friends, until the flip side, maybe I'll drop a podcast in between talking about AEW, which is going down tomorrow. But until then, happy WrestleMania. I'll talk to you guys on the flip side this weekend. All things WrestleMania craziness right here at Into the Squared Circle podcast. All right, bye-bye, everybody.